Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We have got breaking news. It is official. Manchester United have confirmed the 25% stake for Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Well, official announcement is happened. I'll show you the updated tweet here. Ineos executive said Brazelford and John Blanc to join Man United Football of Directors as part of the 25% deal. So Jim Ratcliffe to become B shareholder like Glazers. 300 million for future investments in Old Trafford structure. Yo, chat to me, man. Listen, it's happened. Traps, how do you feel right now? Obviously, it's one of them where it don't really hit the same. You know what I'm trying to say to you, but it's official. Manchester United announced today that he has entered an agreement under which Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Ineos, chairman of Ineos, will acquire 25% of Manchester United's Class B shares and up to 25% of Manchester United's Class A shares. A year on, bro. A year on, my guy. Traps. It's finally happened.
So what is this? When they say 25% A, 25% B, what does that mean? Is that two different? Is that like 50% in total? What does it mean?
No, that ain't 50% in total. That ain't 50% in total. That's 25% in Class A shares and B shares. It's not, no. The whole point of it is that Manchester United, he has acquired 25% stake in Manchester United, and he has brought in Jean-Claude Blanc and also Sir Dave Brazelford. So Jean-Claude Blanc will be CEO. David Brazelford will also be part of the situation here. Also, we got some quotes from Fabrizio Romano. Avram Glazer is also speaking right now, people. But yeah, man, listen, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is here, man. It is what it is, people, man. It is what it is. We have to just deal with it. We have to hold tight, people. He says here, we are delighted to have agreed to deal with Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos. Sir Jim and Ineos bring a wealth of commercial experience as well as significant financial commitment into the club. Through Ineos' sport, Manchester United will have access to seasoned high-performance professionals, experience in creating and leading elite teams from both inside and outside the game. Manchester United have talented people right across the club, and our desire is always to improve our entry level to help our great fans more success in the future. Yo, what is this then? Is this a little, you know what I mean? Bringing a bit of investment. Is this a little hedge fund then now? What's going on here, yo? What's
Boy, Jim
going
will
on here,
fix it,
lads?
innit? Jim will fix it, man.
Jim will fix it, man.
Jim will fix
Jim,
it, mate.
Jim will
I
fix
mean,
it, man. How you feel?
listen,
How you
like,
feel? How's the initial? Before we get into the logistics and all that, how you feeling initially? Like, what's your overall feeling initially?
I don't have a feeling, I'll be honest with you, but my feeling is just like, okay, cool, it's done now. We can move on. Like, obviously, you got to get in, and you got a job, you got work to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, saying I'm not here with this. I'm not here doing the blind faith thing no more. You understand? Like, all right, cool. You put your 1.25 bills gone in on whatever. You got 300 million in investment and whatever. That's fine, but what are you really doing here, bro? Like, I'm saying, this is day one, so there's nothing. It's not impressive because we all wanted a full sell. It's not impressive anyway. But obviously, look, you got to give him the time, innit? Like I said, you got to give him the time before, as Saeed would say, the curtains on the wall. You get me?
Curtains on the wall. Trust me.
Give it time.
Curtains on the wall, man. Obviously, it's not Qatar, because obviously I wanted Qatar and that. You know what I mean? It's not happened. It's over now. But you know what it is? I'm not really excited, you know, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man, because it's one of them situations where, like, it's been happening for a long time, and it's finally happened now. The excitement's gone, the buzz is gone. We don't know how much control he has. You know, 25%. What can you really have with 25%? And also, the biggest question is, are you coming here to sack the manager? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Well, forget you, me. Are you coming here to sack this manager? Yes or no? Yes or no?
I think, Saeed, yeah. I think maybe the performances and the way this man's been moving, I think it could be already a foregone conclusion that this man's out the door, bro. I'll be honest. Like, but
says there's a Go on.
He can't fuck around. If put it this way, if he's in control from today, like, is it start from today? Is it from today? So now it's done.
Today he has. Well, it depends on what kind of footballing structure he has. Look here, he said here, Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos will provide an additional 300 million intended to enable future investment into Old Trafford. Blood clot, man. Listen, you make sure that money's coming to the players as well. You know.
I think that 300 mils for the stadium. No, wouldn't it be for the stadium?
Yeah, for the stadium. Yeah, for the stadium. Also the roof as well.
I heard him talking about. I heard him talking about changing it from 75,000 to 90,000. But listen, man, Rufus of Manchester, man, you put your email in, get email into Old Trafford there, into the carrot, whatever, man. Try and get the job to fixing the roof, man, because they've got money to throw about right now, man. So yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, man. Listen, look, as United fans, we didn't get what we wanted, but we haven't got nothing to lose here. I'll be honest, we haven't got nothing to lose here. If he comes in...
Jim Ratcliffe's put a statement out as well. Let me read his statement as well. Ben Jacobs has put out something on there. Man said, yo, lifelong Man United fan, you know. He come out with a lifelong United fan on that, yo. Yo, listen, he goes here. As a local boy, and as a lifelong supporter of the club, I am very pleased we have been able to agree a deal with Manchester United board that delegates us management responsibility of the football club operations at the club. So you look at it here. It says here that delegates us management responsibility of the football operations of the club. Whilst the commercial success of the club has ensured that there has always been available funds to win trophies at the highest level, this potential has not been fully unlocked in recent times. We will bring global knowledge, expertise, and talent from the wider Ineos Sports Group to help drive further improvement at the club, while also providing funds intended to enable future investment into Old Trafford. We are here for the long term and recognise that a lot of challenges and hard work lie ahead, which will be approached with rigor, professionalism, and passion. We are committed to working with the club. At the club with the board, staff, players, and fans to help drive the club forward. Our shared ambition is clear. We want to see Manchester United back to where we belong, at the very top of English football, European and world football. What do you make of that?
Like I said, man, it's just, listen, yeah. Obviously, Jim came in like I don't know, people wanted him in, some people didn't want him, but like we all wanted a full takeover. Obviously, he wanted to buy Chelsea, so that was 4 billion. So there's money there somewhere. Obviously, the Glazers didn't want to sell, or they wanted to do it in a certain way. But like I said, there's no point in getting excited about this kind of stuff, or getting your hopes up. Just get in and get on with it, mate. Get in and get on with it, mate. So first things first, yeah. Obviously, you're talking about the performance has not been great, so you need to adjust that straight away. So obviously, manager's got to go January. I don't know what's gonna happen in January. Obviously, big clear out in the summer, big reset, and I have to see the ball rolling before I even make an assumption. This is anything. 13 months ago, or however long ago it was, we was told we was getting a full sell. We was all excited about that. It never happened. So everything that Jim Ratcliffe said right now, yes, that is great if it happens, but I'm not getting my hopes up right now. What's the point?
You can't. Because in the day, it's all words. It's all vanity, innit? So you don't know what's going on. It's just a perception of what he thinks Man United can become. And you know what it is as well, yeah? It's one of them situations where if I can speak as a guy off the outside and say all of these buzzwords, that maybe the fans are going to come in and say, right, you know what, man, let's believe this guy. Because at the end of the day, what can you really do with 25%? You know what I mean? But
if he's got football operations, like I said, the Glazers don't care about the football inside. They just want the bread. So at the end of the day, if this relieves them of that and him to get the blame for everything and he can do whatever he wants to do, then so be it. Like I said, he's coming with this Brailsford and who else was it? Jean-Claude Blanc, whatever.
Yeah, Jean-Claude Blanc. Yep.
He's coming with them. He's an experienced guy. So I mean, that's a good start, to be honest with you, because you've got an experienced CEO that's been about in the football world. So that's a good start. I think the next step for him is to decide who he's going to sack: the chef who gave the raw chicken, or Ten Hag. Who's going first?
Broski, man. You know what's mad, yeah? They had to do it before Christmas. They didn't want to ruin man's Christmas, They didn't want to ruin your Christmases. They said, yo, let United fans rest. We can't really sack the manager, so let me just see if they can rest. So they tried to get it in on Christmas Eve, man. It's mad, bro. It's absolutely mad, man. Let me see if there's any other quotes coming in from this brother here. Let me see here. Avram Glazer, obviously, he goes and says what he's got to say here in that regards, coming with a wealth of situations here. What else has been said? We are delighted to agreed. As part of strategic review we announced in 2022, we're committed to look at the variety of alternatives to help enhance Man United with a focus on delivering success for our men's, women's, and academy teams. So Jim brings a wealth of commercial experience as well as significant commitment to the club. Listen, that's just the same waffle that we heard before, man. You get me? What else has he said here? That's all done. Yep, there you go, man. There you go, people, man. But like I said, man, it's one of them situations, where I can't get too giddy. Because end of the day, I don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what control he has. We don't know if he's able to bring in certain persons and whether Joe Glazer or whoever's in charge, Avram Glazer, has the final say. If they have the final say, then everything's a waste of space. Everything's a waste of time. Everything becomes null and void. Because at the end of the day, you're not letting football structure come to the football club. My idea was, like I said to you, I know the Glazers are bad. I know that they shouldn't be at a football club. But you know what? If you facilitate football structure here and you say, right, we're bringing football people here and we're making football decisions, I think every Man United fan can say, right, okay, then we can relax a little bit. We can know that, you know what? They may have commercial reasons for certain situations, but at the end of the day, they're here to make the situation clear that we are going to making footballing decisions. And that means silence. That makes sense. That means building a plan what to do. That means not letting the manager have flipping full control. That's what it means. So if that comes in, then of course, Man United fans should be open to the idea of that becoming a possibility. But like I said, you have to temper your expectations. You have to manage your expectations. That's all it is. You have to manage your expectations. Don't be thinking this Jean-Claude Blanc is going to do a madness, but at the same time, he needs to do a madness. I feel like for me, he needs to come in, sack. You know what I was there? You, out the door, mate. Get out.
We want to see all guns blazing in that say. But what you have to remember is this as well. These are all businessmen at the end of the day. Jim Ratcliffe, the Glazers, whatnot. and maybe Joe being part of the decision making or whatnot, that might just be a thing where it's like we have to give you a certain amount of control. We can't give you the full control of certain things. If Joe Glazer concedes that these lot, they're in the best hands, and I feel like it's got to a point with United fans where it's like with the club itself, is that they've gone a lot of years relying on getting money off just the support. And obviously, because of the failures on the football pitch, support is now falling off. Do you see what I mean? So now it's a decision where it's like, look, we have to start performing on the pitch because we need to maintain our fan base. We need to maintain what's going on. Another.
Say that again.
Bro, this whole Super League thing could be in the pipeline, ready to go. Like, we don't even know. So,
facts. Nobody knows.
Like, look at the state of affairs that we're at right now. We're sitting in 7th or 8th. We're not looking at Europe right now. And Jim Ratcliffe's just come with 1.25 billion out of nowhere. So just be wary of that, because the club ain't worth that, what he's paying anyway. So this Super League thing could be on the cards. Something could be on the cards. But the point is, like you said, yes, massive clear out. Players and staff need to go. Yeah, it needs to happen. It needs to happen with immediate effect. You know what I mean? So another thing is, remember when Eve came in? Eve was like, he wanted full control of this and full control of that. That's gonna have to be renegotiated. I think there's gonna be a problem here, Saeed. I'm not gonna lie. I can see a problem brewing here, man. I'm not gonna lie.
It's gonna be like this, man. But people know, man. This is what it's gonna be like. Listen, big up to the super chat here, and big up to everybody watching. If you're watching right now, hit the like button, people. You know, there's over 750 of you in the chat. Make sure you smash the like button on the video, man. And Tim Sim says, with Sir Jim with Sir Jim now owning just a meager 25%, here's to another 10 years of pain and misery as the woeful post-Ferguson era continues onward. Yo, listen, I don't know if are you a United fan? Are you a United fan or Arsenal fan? What's going on here, man? You know what I'm trying to say? But I hear you. I feel like for me, there's going to be fans that are just going to be like, yo, listen, you, man, stop getting gassed. Stop getting giddy. I'm not. I'm just letting you know what's happening, people. I'm not really gassed. I just want to know.
These man got gas over 10 hard, fam. So what do you mean? This is
bro, exactly.
This is better than management. This is better than any management news. This is the best news you've heard in the last 10 years, to be honest. But obviously, the proof has to be in the pudding. No one's getting gassed. The proof has to be in the pudding.
Proof has to be in the pudding. Facts. The proof has to be in the pudding. Everything needs to be done, and etc. etc. And then boom, we will kind of happen. But obviously the timing as well. Jean-Claude Blanc as well is the CEO. So we now got a new CEO at Manchester United. Jean-Claude Blanc. He obviously was part of Juventus. He was also part of PSG as well. So he is part of now the new dynamic on that one. So we got finally a CEO. I think Fabrizio Romano's tweeting again just now, tweeting something now. Let me just bring it up right now. There we go. Here we go, people. Ineos will start working on new board structure with Jean-Claude Blanc and Sir Dave Brailsford joining the club as expected. More to follow with new director, transfer strategy, different plan for 2024. It will take some time, but changes are expected. So, broski, it's a Mazzalili. Murto is gone. That Murto madness, mate. You are gone, my friend. Hold tight, Murto madness. Hold tight, everybody who gassed up Murto madness. Hold tight, Baines. Hold tight. Who else is part of that crew, man? Hold tight, Danny Devils in the details. Hold tight, everyone who was gassing up that fraud, John Murto, mate. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he's out the door, mate. That brother tried to gas everyone up. Oh,
is he gone though, Is he actually gone though?
He's gonna go, man. I reckon he's gonna go. Man. He ain't gonna stay there, bro. He ain't gonna stay there. They're gonna have to bring in a proper football director. That's the guy, the CEO. That guy has to bring in either what's the brother called from Monaco, Paul Mitchell, or the other guy as well. What's the other one called as well? There's another one as Newcastle. Well. Yeah, Newcastle one as well. The Newcastle one. I don't know if he's gonna leave. To be honest with you, but
I think I think someone needs to go and have a word with Rangnick, man. That's who I would love to see back at this club, Rangnick, man. Rangnick will have us working, man. Have us cooking. 2 years, Rangnick will have us cooking.
2 years.
2 years, man. But it's
Facts,
good.
man.
It's good to see, man. It's good to see that it's done. Do you know what I mean? We ain't gonna be. It's not hanging over our heads no more. It's done now. They can't. There's no us lose against Villa and then put out some extra news or whatnot. It's transfer window is in a week's time. What are you man doing, innit? What are you man really doing? Because it's a perfect time now, say. Like it's not like you've come in February or you've come in September and you have to wait till a transfer window. It's literally right now. You've announced this right now.
Ragnick, man.
Transfers next
Bring
week.
him back. Bring him back, man.
Transfer windows next week, mate. So let's see what happens, innit?
Bring him back home, man. Yo, bring back Ragnick back home, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring him back home. Take him after Austria, after he's done his little Euros and that. Say to him, yo, broski, come back here and tell Ten Hag. You know what I mean? He who has the last laugh will have the last laugh. What did Fuizzi say? He will have the last laugh, mate. You know what I mean? Imagine that. Imagine Ragnick coming to the door. Yo, familiar. What are you saying, homie? What are you saying, homie?
You know what be mad? You know what be mad? If that conversation did really take place, and Eric Ten Hag was on a thing like, nah, I'm not really on it with this Rangnick guy. It'd be very interesting. It'd be very interesting to see the return of Rangnick. That would be good because I feel like if Rangnick did come back, he would be the one person I would say that would not hold no bars in telling Eve where he's gone wrong, what he's done wrong. Because at the end of the day, if that's true, I'm not saying it's true, but if it was true, he wouldn't hold back. He would tell them, listen, you've done this, you fucked up with this. This transfer was wrong. That transfer was wrong. Yeah, style of play. You're not playing this. You're not doing this. Like I just think. So I think he'd be a massive appointment, to be honest with you. I would say, yeah, after, well, not even after. Listen to say Rangnick, we're sorry, man. We'll just pay the compensation. Come. Let's go.
Yep. Absolutely. What else is happening here? Yeah, so Dave Brailsford obviously was Portio for the thingy. But yeah, this is what's going to happen. Here's the current structure as it follows. The board members at Ineos will be PLC board John Rees and Rob Nevin, UK board Dave Brailsford and Jean-Claude Blanc. So that is what's happening so far. Let me see if there's any other more details on that one there. It says here, Man United supporters trust have come out and said during the 18 years of debt decay and mismanagement, Man United fans loud and consistently. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, they're just talking about that in that regards. But yeah, man. Listen, you know what it is, yeah? So Dave Brailsford would start his assessment of Man United as soon as possible, and then any decision related to Ten Hag's job, a football director, and the rest of football structure, among other things, will be taken. Broski, you gotta take that. You gotta take that, mate.
So what does
take that.
Hey, so
are you mad?
What does that mean? Does that mean we're getting Todibo and mates rates now? Is that what we're getting?
No. We're not going to get Todibo. I don't think we're going to get it. I don't know. It depends on whether Tottenham come in for him. It depends on Tottenham where they come from. I don't know, man. It two deals can be mutually exclusive, innit? You get me? Like, it's one of them where you get me. Like, I don't think Brailsford. What did you not say? I didn't say Brailsford. What did I say? Brailsford? I said Brailsford. Brailsford. Yo, listen, we don't care what he's called, man. As long as he's here to make sure that the new structure is coming. That's all I want to know. I don't really want to know what's going on over there. I want to know Wagwan with him. You know what I'm saying? What did he come in? We need fresh ideas. We don't need, certain man, yeah, when they're in the group project. You know when you get a group assignment? That man that sit in the corner and they don't do anything. I don't want to see that, bro. I don't need that. I need you to be at the forefront of every decision that this club makes. I want you to be in the board meetings and say, yo, listen, I've got my suggestion. This is my idea. I want leaders. I want real men. Yeah? Don't want no people who are just sitting on the corner thinking, well, yeah, I want people who are going to make sure they talk. You know what
it's
I mean,
not about
bro?
talking. It's about walking the walk, Saeed. It's not about talking. It's about walking the walk. These men to come in and walk the walk. Because it's all good you saying this, that's going to happen, this, we're in control of this, and this. Changes need to start happening with immediate effect. And like I said, I mean, obviously, yeah, the manager's not doing too good right now. And I would say, I want him to go, to be honest with you. But it just needs to happen. It needs to happen like with a plan, not just, we'll get rid of the manager. They need to come in and say, we've got a plan. So this guy's not the guy. This is going to be the guy, interim manager, whatnot. This guy's coming in, that guy's coming in. These transfers are going. These ones are coming in. And this will get us to the end of the season. I want to see something in January. Because Fabrizio Romano already said it. Said, don't listen to Man United talking about it's going to be quiet in January, yeah? So he obviously was in the know. So I don't know. Maybe they might get a couple of signings in just to win the fans over. But right now, as it stands, I feel that based off my logic, right now, you don't win against Villa, mate. Goodbye. Yeah, you're done.
Yep. Facts. 100%, man. 100%, man. I big up, yeah, man. Big up to everybody. I hit 80K last night, man. So big up to everyone, man. Who do we want as new manager? Yeah, man. Big up, man, for the grand revival. Listen, yeah, them man will have it. Jim will fix it. That's what I've been hearing, people. Jim will fix it. I didn't hear anything else. I heard Jim's coming in and he's got a plan and he's ready to fix it. That's what I heard, people, man. You know what I'm trying to say? It says here, Jim Ratcliffe. What does it say here? Jim Ratcliffe will get first refusal should Glazers wish to sell any further MUFC stocks in future, although there's no clause in the deal that will necessitate the Americans selling their remaining shareholders to the Ineos founder at a special date in the future. Of course, man. There's no guarantees in anything in life. I know that already. There ain't no guarantees in that. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, so that's just something that I've understood and whatnot. What else is there? What else is there? Yeah, that's a poster from the Sir Jim Ratcliffe banner there. Yeah, man. Listen, you get me. All I want to know is, like I said to you, what is going on? Man said 10 Hamas out. Look at all these bums he signed. Broski. Rance is killing me, man. Yesterday, Rance's match reaction, he's killing me, man. I can't lie to you, man. Everton has a plan too. Yeah, he did have a plan, but the problem is we gave full control with him. We gave full control. Obviously, you've seen it before. What's the CEO going? Richard Arnold, he's left. He's out the door. John Merton needs to go. Who else is underneath there? There's a couple of guys underneath there as well that they need to go as well. So there's a lot of them, man.
Listen, all the jobs for the boys.
Like
That's what it is.
Hey?
Jobs for the boys era, man. At least that's done now. Jobs, it
has
to be done.
Gone, man.
It has to be done, man. No more jobs for the boys.
That job for the boys era is gone. It's gone, mate. It's gone. Absolutely gone. What's Ben Jacobs said here? 1 second. Let me read this again. He says here, Ineos will delegate responsibility on management of football operation and now completion subject to all receiving all necessary regulated approvals, including Premier League. This is likely to mean that the deal will be fully finalized in February. So we're not going to be looking like we're getting some transfers in January unless the Glazers look like they're going to invest something in that, which is doubtful. Sporting control will include all aspects of men's and football's operations and academies, alongside 2 seats on the Manchester United PLC board and the Manchester United Football Club boards. The 300 million is initial investment. Will be 200 million paid upon closing the transaction, and a further $100 million by the end of 2024. And Ratcliffe is keen to input on Old Trafford with preference to redevelop and expand it. Crucially, there's no guaranteed path to control. Ratcliffe has always said he wants a majority stake, although options are over time. There is no obligation for the Glazers to leave. Yeah, we all know that. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. February, man, it's always going to be like that, though. The thing is, with Man United, bro, everything takes forever. You know, nothing's smooth sailing. You know, with Man United, bro, it's taken 1 year, Traps, you know. 1 year, bro. This has taken 1 year.
It's taken a year, obviously, because it's all about control, innit? You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're taking something over. Because I thought about it, like a full takeover would be you're taking control of everything. So it's a bit more straightforward. Do you know if that makes sense? But
yeah,
here,
of course,
it's about what you can do, what you can't do, what you're in control of, what you're not in control of, how things work. So, look, it's taken enough time. The point is, it's been a year. It's done now. It's push up time now, because like Man United right now, for me, like we don't need like money. Money is obviously money's become an issue now, but money coming in has never been an issue. They've just announced profits.
No, it's never been. It's about how you spend it. It's about how you spend it, bro.
Exactly. So it's all about
man.
This takeover stuff is all about bringing competency to the club. That's all it's about.
Yes.
Bringing some competency to the club. So people that are incompetent people get out. The competent ones come in. 1 + 1 = 2. Not 1 + 1 = 55. Yeah, none of that no more. We just need this position is lacking. We need to fill it. We need to get the scouts out there. We need to find the best of this. We need to find the best in that, in like you said, best in class. Yeah, we need to find all of that stuff. So it's all about competency at the end of the day. It's not like Man United are not the platform that they have to build on. It's not as bad as what it was at Man City, what as bad as it was at Chelsea, Newcastle, whatsoever. I know they don't have the full takeover, but right now they have a platform that is easy enough for them to build. If they just keep it basic and say, right, listen, who's good for this job? Who's good for that job? Who's experienced for that job? Who has shown us, yeah, that they can do this job? Yeah, that's all. That's all that needs to happen. Make funds available, and the worst thing about it is if the Glazers are around the back, is creaming off the top. No one's going to be asked about them. They're going to be like, yeah, cool, like they're whatever. We want them out, but they're creaming off the top. But we're doing things the right way, so that's fine. You know what I mean? Because we can't get rid of them unless we go and lynch them. No one wants to lynch them. We don't even hear Glazers out no more. So it's whether you like it or not. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Happy Christmas and whatnot. But yeah, man, like look, don't get gassed.
You know what's mad? This comment here. I don't get what you mean, mate. But Maradonista says, no, it wasn't always going to be like that. Saying you're talking shite. Jim has fucked it for everyone. What do you mean Jim has fucked it for everyone? Yeah, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Does it mean that you wanted a full sale? I wanted a full sale, but the problem was the fan base said no. We want structure. We want people in. We'd rather have something than nothing. So at the end of the day, yeah, I protested for full takeover. But what happened is the next one down is that he comes in 25%, and then everyone said, yeah, we're calm with that. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. What can you do? We want the Glazers out, but now this is a substitute for that. The substitute is that they come in, they put football in structure, and they come in, but they have to make strong decisions. If they're not coming in and being brutal, yeah, and doing what the Real Madrid guy did, you know, Florentino Perez, what certain other man have done, you have to do it. You have to do that, and that means everything, man. Because my man, Ten Hag, he's going to make it difficult for you, man.
Listen, without a shadow of a doubt, yeah, listen, people need to face the reality. I know it's probably the younger fans as well, yeah. We have seen glory days under this regime. We've seen it, right? Obviously, we had the best manager in the world, but
yeah, he covered a lot of the cracks.
Nevertheless, we've seen it. So at the end of the day, if they just go and do what we're supposed to do, and they get good footballers into the club, they get good members of staff into the club, good and obviously the environment, recreate the environment, the culture, the structure. We're getting what we asked for. Everyone bangs on about
also the contract. Rip up the contracts as well.
Yeah.
Rip them up.
Players out.
Rip up the contracts. Rip him up. I don't care, mate. Rip him up. Terminate every single contract that you think is not good enough. Terminate it.
Do you know
Terminate it, man. Get ready. You see Rashford's contract? Broski, termination. We're going to pay you off 15, 20 million, whatever you first.
You can't pay that. That's ridiculous,
bro, pay him off, mate.
His contract, how much is his contract?
It's my man.
What is it, 30 million a year or something? 36 million a year?
Yo. You know what's mad, yeah? You know what's mad, though? I feel like for me, yeah, it's one of them where, like I said to you, no contracts, no bad contracts as well, no pity contracts, no Johnny Evans coming, mates rates and all of that. You know what I mean? None of that stuff, yo. None of that mates rates, Johnny Evans. Oh, we need an emergency player. Broski, allow that. That is what you call. You know when you're broken, that. You know me, yeah. Even if I'm broke, yeah, I don't go around begging, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying to you? I don't go around going to people's houses and say, yo, listen, da-da-da. Like, yo, you got to do it the correct way, man. There's a way of doing it with Man United. Don't go out there scavenging and saying, yo, can we get Johnny Evans on a free short term? That's what's happened. Short termism is poor, man. You can't have that level of thinking, man. You can't.
I mean, like, listen, it's like I said, I'm not here to gas anyone or to make people believe in a thingy, but just see it for what it is. Yeah, there is new things happening in a way that should happen. Just keep your eye on it. Just keep your eyes on it. Don't go with your feelings. Just go with what you can see. And if you can see changes, then understand that there's things can be happening. Do you know what I mean? But if you don't see anything, then you can say, oh yeah, Jim's done this or Jim hasn't done this or this, whatever. But right as it stands right now today, this is like the final hope. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the final hope. If it doesn't really work here, then I think we're finished. I'll be honest. I think we're finished.
Oh, wait, 100%, 100%. It's of course it's the last hope because at the end of the day, broski, we had what do you call it, Qatar, right there. You know what I mean? So this is the final hope. You know how long it took mentally to get through this in my head, like you know, deal, third bid, second bid. Oh, it's not ready. Oh, it's not this. Oh, what do you call it? The Thanksgiving Day. Oh,
This
this,
is the
that,
last hope.
New Year,
I'm not gonna lie,
January.
it's the last hope, bro. It's the last one,
This is the
bro.
last hope.
This is the final straw, bro. This is the straw that can break the camel's back. Yeah. And if
Yeah.
it doesn't go well, we're finished as a club. I'm not gonna lie, we are finished as a club. And look, I just say to everyone that sits here in the comments or sits there online, if it doesn't work out, yeah, you lot need to get behind the Glazers out movement. Yeah, get behind it. Yeah, get behind it. Yeah, because you've got to a certain stage where obviously now we're seeing change, and I think this is the final hope. If it doesn't go right, or you see things that are detrimental to the progress of the club or the football that we're seeing, then you need to get behind it with no remorse. Everybody needs to back it and get them out, because the only thing it's the same thing I've applied with Ten Hag. Yeah, if I can see Ten Hag trying to do something, then I can say, you know what, he's trying to do this.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, they're trying to do something, so they've gone and got some. They've gone and took ownership, well, sold a piece of the club to somebody who's arguably got experience running a club. Don't know how great it is over there because I don't really watch League One like that. But at the end of the day, Jean-Claude Blanc, these man, they're trying to get man in, that football man in. So let's see what happens. If more football men coming through the door, welcome them with open arms. Welcome them, give them the rope to hang themselves with. But right now, I wouldn't say get gassed. Just appreciate that things can change at this present moment. It's not going to be
change. Yeah.
Things can change right now.
Yeah, 100%. Big up Craig Thomas says, even Steve Wonder can see we are finished, stuck with these average, overhyped players. Broski. Even Steve Wonder wouldn't sign all these players, man. You know what I'm trying to say to you? And he might have better talent ID than Ten Hag. Yo, Gary Neville's been tweeting. He said, Man United 2023 has been a disgrace to the end. The timing of this is truly awful, and no functioning organization would even think about it. Anyway, all the very best to Jim Ratcliffe, and I hope he can somehow work out the best to get the club right back again and back to being something respectable on and off the football. What does he mean by it? The timing of this is truly awful, with no functioning organization would even think about it. So is he trying to say that, you know what I mean, announcing it at this time was not the correct time to do it? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know what you complaining about, mate.
I don't know what Gary Neville was trying to say there, but to be honest with you, if I've just agreed a deal for 1.25 billion, yeah, I can announce it whenever the fuck I want, mate. Yeah. And obviously, people like you that have been in and out of the media, saying what you want, backing certain things, not backing certain things, not doing enough. Yeah, you're the first to put the boot in. Well, I'll tell you something. Yeah, what they need to be doing is to be telling man like Gary Neville, listen, you watch how you speak on this club from now on, bro. You watch how you speak on this club from now on, because we're trying to do something. Everything that you've asked for, yeah, we're going to try and do. So just keep your eye on that, yeah. And then when you do see it happening, or if you don't, then fair enough. But right now, like, this is the perfect time to announce this. United are in the mud, yeah. We've just lost the game. The transfer window opens next week. This is a great time to announce this. It's an excellent time.
Next week.
Because at the end of the time, it gives them no room for maneuver. It's like, cool, we've announced it. So January transfer window comes in a week's time. We have to start working. So why is it a bad time? Why? It's not a bad time.
Oh, he's saying, yo, big up Manny, by the way. Big up Manny says, I think Gary Neville knows Eric Ten Hag will get sacked, so he's upset. Yo, listen, he needs to shut the hell up, mate. Who cares about, you know what I'm saying, man? Man's worried about a manager getting sacked here, but doesn't realize, yo, listen, like, they're building a football structure that can allow a manager not to have full control. This guy's done it himself, man. He sacked himself. Why are you sad that he sacked himself, man? You know what I mean? This manager sacked himself, bro. Yeah, he's brought half of his players here. Bro, he brought half of his players in, mate. You've sacked yourself, mate. You know what I mean? Man had major control, you know, over signings here. And now you're on about, oh, he could be sacked. Broski, we don't care, Gary Neville. How about that? How about that?
I mean, look, I'm seeing the
listen.
comments. I'm seeing
Yeah,
the
go on.
comments. People saying I'm twerking for. I'm not twerking for these men. You know. At the end of the day, look,
What they
you
say you're
have to be.
twerking? What do you
You
mean?
have to listen. I'm saying I'm twerking. I'm saying that they should have announced it whenever they. Listen, I'm not twerking. At the end of the day, I'm a fair man. So at the end of the day, if you're coming in saying that you're going to do something, okay, go and do it. But when you don't do
Yeah,
it, that's when I have something to say. I don't have anything to
yeah,
say
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Facts,
We've sat through
facts,
10 years
facts.
of Woodward. We wanted Woodward out. Woodward's gone. Yeah, still doesn't improve. Yeah, Arnold, he's gone now. Yeah, obviously Murtaugh's looking like he's going. Yeah, new directors are coming in. Football experience. What am I going to say right now? What as fans? Yeah, what do you
Facts.
expect someone who wants the best for this club to say right now? I'm seeing change. I'm not saying it's going to work out. I'm not saying we're going to become the Europe's elite again. I'm not saying any of that. All I'm saying to you is I am seeing people that are going to come in, yeah, and have the opportunity to do something about this. And I can't go to the Glazers' house and drag him out and make him rip up the contract or the deeds of Man United myself. So I have to hope for the best. And at the end of it, it's not even hope. It's just I have to give the time. That's it.
That's
I
it.
have to
Yeah,
give
yeah.
the time.
That's it. Laurie Whitwell said a 13-month process and then announced on Christmas Eve. Staff having plans interrupted for a conference call feels classic Glazers. No sibling leaving, but all shareholding diluted through issuance of new shares and selling portion of theirs. Yo, man, I don't know. He looks a bit gutted though. He looks a bit gutted, Laurie Whitwell, to reporting that, mate. You know what I mean?
What did you say?
Cheer up, mate.
What did
Cheer
you
up, mate.
say? Put it back up
He
again.
just said
Sorry, what did you
obviously
say?
he said the situation, a 13-month process, and then announced on Christmas Eve. Staff having plans interrupted for conference call. Feels classic Glazers. No siblings leaving, but all shareholder diluted through influence of new shares. Yeah, but the thing is, though, they knew it. United fans want to hear this news on Christmas Day. They knew that already, man.
Yeah, but
You think they didn't want to say? You think didn't want to say? Yeah, yo, we don't want to announce this while the situation's going on. They're just buying their time. This is classic. It is classic Glazers in a sense because they know that when United have bad results, they also want to bring in a bit of PR and a bit of positive news to the fans, and then the fans don't get on their backs. That's all it is.
I
That's the
mean,
fans don't get on their backs. That's all it is.
I just don't think, yeah, right? Because you know what makes me laugh, yeah? People are saying, oh, like even things like Laurie was saying, oh, people's Christmas holidays are interrupted and whatnot. But this is your job. You're paid. Everyone's getting paid here. You're not doing it for free. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone needs to stop with this. Oh, it's a bad time or whatever. Because there's never a perfect time for anything. Yeah. Right now, yeah, we have this news is news that it's good news. I'll be honest. Whether you want to admit, it's not the news that we wanted, but it's not bad news. It's not bad news at all.
Yep.
Like it's not.
Facts. 100%. Your PR manipulation. I'm tired, man. 25% is better than nothing. Listen, by the way, yeah. When you divorce with your missus. Let me just explain the analogy. You divorce with your missus. You're not happy. Yeah. You're both not happy. You want to be together, but you're divorced. Who's in the middle? Who loses out? The kids. The kids lose out because then you separate, yeah. This is what it is for me. I'm not happy Sir Jim Ratcliffe has come in. I wanted full control. But you know where I am? I'm here for the kids. And I'm here because I support my United and I love my United. So that's what it is. It's just business. If you bring me football structure, then that's cool. I'm with it. That's it. Do I want the Glazers to go? Of course. Is that possible right now? No. So the reality is, I'm not supporting Jim Ratcliffe. I'm supporting the football structure that comes with it. If that means the football structure comes with it, I'm there for the kids, man. You need to be there for the kids. You're not going to abandon your kids, are you? You're going to abandon your kids and say, yo, I'm not supporting United anymore. I'm just going to allow it. You're not going to do that.
Listen,
Are you?
listen,
So at the
look,
end of the day, yeah, I just want football structure at this football club. That's the closest we're going to get to being somewhat of a stable club, somewhat of a club that can actually make football decisions on the football pitch, buy signings, get a proper manager in, and have some relative success on the football pitch. Are we going to be the Real Madrid and Barcelona's, not Barcelona, but Man City's now who are forming this elite, global institution? No. But end of the day, right, this is the only solution that we have right now. And that's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, like I don't know what people think. Like, I don't know if people think that, like,
Well, people think
you
that we think that. You know
can't
what?
get blood out of a
Yeah,
stone at the end of the day. You need to
you
get let
can't,
go of
man.
this. You need to let go of this whole, like, oh, we want full sell. We're not getting it. We're not getting full sell. So at the end of the day, like I said, open your eyes. I'm not, like I said, if a man says, oh, we're going to change this and we're going to change that, good for you. I appreciate that. But when I start seeing things change, that's when I'll be like, right,
Yeah.
you know what? Yeah, I'm not backing this. Don't get it twisted. I'm not backing this. I'm not backing words. Yeah, I'm backing actions here. That's what I'm doing. And right now, a transaction is complete. So the 25% has been done. That's one action. Now, what are you going to do with it? That is the next action for me. So I'm not.
Yo, let me address this. Yo, Steven, I wasn't twerking for Qatar, but I was Qatar FC. This right here with Jim Ratcliffe is the reality. The reality, you can't hide away from it. As much as you say you don't care and you don't really, you're not bothered about him or whatnot. I couldn't care less about Jim Ratcliffe. But if he brings me football structure and his football decisions being made on the football pitch, I don't know if that can't be a benefit to Man United. I don't see how that cannot be a benefit to Manchester United Football Club. If it's not a benefit, then forget everything in it, scrap everything, and you know what? We're leaving it. But it is going to be, hopefully, like I said to you, it's hope. It's not anything else. It's hope. We are basing everything on hope. United getting better is on hope. Man United with their trophy is on hope.
It's not even hope. It's at the end. It's look, this is what is happening. So, like I said, they've come in now. So you've got your 25% now. What are you going to do with it? That's all it is.
Yeah,
what are you going to do with it? Are you going to do good stuff with it, or are you going to do bad stuff with it? Some might call it twerking, some might call it sitting on the fence, but I call it just being cautious. I am not backing anyone that comes through the door, whether it be a manager, whether it be a player, whether it be a bloody chef, yeah, or even a steward, yeah, until they can show me something. That's the truth. Just show me. I don't want it, yeah, you're here, fine, congratulations and whatever, but show me. That's it.
That's it. Show me what I want. Show me what you're gonna do. Show me what's the plan. You get me? And then we can sort a few things out. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? So that's where we're at right now. That's where everybody's at. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? That's where our feeling is at right now. Big up to the English fans. Don't want Muslims. Look at media fans. Yeah, listen, there was a lot of politics involved. Don't get me wrong. I'm not naive to think that there was a lot of politics involved as well. You'd be mad to not think that. You know what I'm trying to say to you? That you'd be absolutely mad to not think that. 100%. A little tip for the twerking. This is crazy. And big up to Sean P. Cases. PR United, this is prime shit. Big up Sean, man. He's a Liverpool fan. You know what I mean? But it's okay, man. You ain't got no, who's your owners, by the way? Who's your owners? Them man were twerking for Qatar as well. They got rejected by Qatar as well. You know what I'm trying to say? So, you know what I mean? So it's one of them. So problem is everything in your sporting venture has failed us. Just hope he cares more about United. Broski, this guy's a Chelsea season ticket holder. I can't trust him. Broski, he's got a Chelsea season ticket holder. You know that. Man is a Chelsea and he's on about, United. I'm a United through and through fan. You're bullshit, man. This is what I'm trying to say to people. I don't really trust this guy. But like I said to you, if he brings the football structure and he says, right, I'm gonna get man in that know what they're doing. You know when you get man in, you know when you get what's that show that used to be called Nanny? You know that nanny show where the kids were misbehaving badly.
Oh yeah,
Super Nanny. Super Nanny. This is like Super Nanny coming in and trying to fix these the guys that run the football club that are slow and that can't do anything, the operations people, because you can't get rid of all the people who are in the admin team, all the people who do all the PR relations, all that stuff. You got to train them up. And you got to tell them, listen, this is what we do now, and this is a new way forward.
Listen, I don't even. Listen, I'm not. Like I said, I'm happy to sit on the fence and whatever. Yeah, but like I said, yesterday's football match had little kids crying on the terraces, bro. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you man need to just look at it for what it is. And at the end of the day, Jim Ratcliffe has come in. The club's not worth what he's paying for it. So there's got to be something. Be better performances. Better winning trophies, remaining competitions to the final stages, and maybe obviously a Super League or something. By the end of the day, he's not taking this investment on without a vision. There's a vision there. So until we see the vision or know what the vision is, they're not. We can't say nothing. But what we know yesterday with the Glazers in full control, the vision was dog shit. We know this.
Yeah, the vision was dog shit. Why are you guys happy with Sir Jim Ratcliffe? State Glazers still in control. Listen, I think people are misinterpreting what we're saying. The main thing is that football structure is coming in. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Ten Hag's job is going to be going. You know what I'm saying? So actually, we've got a manager maybe who's coming in that actually knows what he's doing. That's one thing as well. Then he gets backed by bringing in proper footballing players. You get a proper footballing structure. That there is the immediate success we're going to see. We're not going to see the greater success of building an empire that's going to be ready to compete for the next 20 years. We're not going to see that. But ultimately, the football structure is dire. You'd rather keep, yeah, John Myrtle, Richard Arnold, or bring in Jean-Claude Blanc. What's his name? What's my one called? The other ones, the Dan Ashworth, or the other brother that's Paul Mitchell. You'd rather bring that guys. You wouldn't rather bring them guys in, or would you rather have the current structure in? Which one is it? It's what I mean. That's all it is.
So I genuinely believe, I genuinely believe some of these fans just don't want nothing to happen. They just want to sit here and moan about the Glazers forever and hope.
But I get it, though. I get it. It's called PTSD. It's called understanding that it's been failure. I get it, though. We're programmed to think, it's been failure for the last 20 years, and it is true. We have been programmed for that, but we haven't been programmed this coming in and seeing that this the football club have actually brought in footballing people. The club have never done that. The club, since its entirety, have never brought in footballing people to change the fortunes in the immediate future. They haven't done that.
Post Fergie, anyway.
Yeah, post Fergie, yeah. They haven't done that.
This is what makes me laugh. This is what makes me laugh here. People on some of the fans now that they watch Arsenal and they say, "Oh, we need to emulate Arsenal. This is why we need to give the manager time. We need to do this, that, and the other." 18 months, 2 years ago, their managers were the worst thing in the world. They wanted them gone. But what they've done is they fixed up. Yeah, they fixed up. They got a couple of people in. They changed a few things. They gave the manager the bread to spend. Now they're competing at the top. So I don't understand. That shows you how easy. I would say it's an easy fix. I'm not going to lie to you. It's an easy fix. If you get the right people in there, it's an easy fix. I'm not going to lie to you because, like I said, if you watch what Arsenal done, if you look at what Chelsea's done, Chelsea had a great owner. Yeah, he called all the shots. He didn't hold no punches. If the manager was shit, he was gone. He'd get winners in. He'd win trophy after trophy after trophy. He's gone now. They've had £1 billion of investment. Look at them. They're dog shit now. Look at them. So realistically, right now, I'm not telling people to hope. I'm just telling people to say, look, things can happen. So just watch it. Just watch. Then make your judgment. Then make your judgment after.
Yep. Facts. 100%. Guys, keep liking the video, people. There's nearly 1,000 people in here, and I don't think we even hit 500 likes, man. So, guys, hit the like button, people. It don't cost you a penny. You know what I mean? It's free to do so. You get me? And yeah, man, we're going to be live as well tonight for the debate show. 296 likes. Guys, let's get to 500 likes, people. 500 likes ASAP. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. You know what I'm saying to you? Everton had even one Evans, Maguire, justice for Ten Hag. Listen, he wanted him, man. He wanted him. Don't believe that. He called him, man. You don't see that quote from Evans? He said to him, "Yo, Evans told us, man. I don't know where you've been at, bro. Evans told us. You get me that he wanted him, bro. So come on, man. Don't play games with us, man. You know what I'm trying to say, you. Like allow
it's crazy,
it, man. Allow it, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think, that that you're seeing people with caliber, names getting mentioned. And people are still moaning about it. I don't understand. Like, at the end of the day, yes, we've been through a bad time. We've had a bad time. And I'm not saying this is the end of it. I'm not saying it's the end of it. I'm saying that as it stands right now, there are people coming in that we wanted. We wanted these kind of people at the club. We wanted them.
Yeah.
So I don't understand, man. Honestly, I don't. I really don't understand.
That's what I'm trying to say, man. You get me? Like, you man complaining. We're trying to build. We're trying to see what's the benefits of what it can bring to Man United. We're trying to see what the positives are. And I know, like I said to you, I don't really like to do the whole toxic positivity, but I'm just trying to see what it can bring and what certain level it can bring. You know what I'm trying to say? Let me see what Knowledge just sent me now here. Knowledge just sent me something here. 1 second. It says, yeah, understand that there is no guaranteed Glazer exit as part of Ineos deal. There'll be options for increased stake with Radcliffe starting when the process began. Which, Broski, you know what's bad? Yeah, big up knowledge for sending me that. They're gonna want the biggest money. So Jim Ratcliffe ain't gonna give him 10 billion. That's what they want, you know. They want 10 billion by the end of this. They don't want no change. Bro, they told my man your bid wasn't good enough. They said to
Yeah,
my man,
but
yo, Qatar, they want the most
say,
money.
yeah, but say what you have
Yeah,
to
go on.
remember is this. What you have to remember is this. Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's no agreements for him to be buying more shares or whatnot, or if they
No.
sell whatever they sell, he gets first refusal, right? So realistically, yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't stop them from getting their 10 billion from elsewhere. Do you know what I mean? The Qatars could come back 4 or 5 years after down the line, and the club could be worth the 10 billion that they want. Do you understand? So it could be that. So it's not a question of what he's going to give or how he's going to do it. It's just he's invested that. He might be on the same shit. He might be on the thing. They might have a plan where it's like, look, you get this in, you get the footballing structure going, yeah. Obviously, we'll do the commercial side of things, and at the end of the day, 2 years from now, we're going into the Super League, whether anyone likes it or not. Then we're putting this app out where you can watch the Super League for this or whatever, or whatever. We're getting paid this much. Then we sell the club, and then we split the money, and everyone goes elsewhere. Because whether we like it or not, Jim Ratcliffe is in bed with the Glazers right now. He is another Glazer.
Yeah, he's in bed, bro. We know this already.
He's another Glazer, but don't get it twisted.
To get the job, yeah. To get the job, he had to go. He had to get into the bed. He had to become the Glazers' best friend. He had to. He had to do that. That's why my man, the Qatar, they said, "Yo, we're gonna buy you out. We want to buy you out and give you how much did they offer him? Was it 5.2 billion?
5.2 or 5.5?
5.2 billion up front with 1.8 billion in investments. They said, no, we know you got more money than that. So, broski, pick up your wallet. You know what I'm saying? Get your wallet out and pay the damn money. That's what he said. He said, pay the. So, at the end of the day, Jim Ratcliffe thought, yo, I ain't got that piece. I ain't got that money. So let me go in through the door, let me get 25% stake, and I'm going to find my way through there. That's all it was. And now the Glazers have a fund. They don't now have to invest in certain things. They didn't want to do investment to the Old Trafford. They didn't want to build the roof. They didn't have that mindset to do it. They just think, you know what? Let's take our dividends every year. Let's not talk about the debt. And by the way, there's another thing as well, by the way. There's no idea of the debt closing, by the way. That's one thing that's bad about this as well. The debt is still there. Oh, sorry, the debt is still there. There's no guarantees of that debt going away. So
I don't think the debt
that's
goes
something that you have to be thinking.
I don't think the debt goes anywhere, for one. And I feel that, like I said, I feel that obviously Jim Ratcliffe is not in here for the love of Manchester United. There's somehow, somewhere, they are trying to raise the value of this club. And at the end of the day, right, like I said, if they put proper footballing people, because I'm in the nicest way possible, I don't care about the commercial side of things, Saeed. I don't care about it.
No, I don't care as well. Nobody cares about the commercial side.
No one cares about that.
You think I care about that? Go on.
If they go and they say, right, this, these players are no good, they're going. We've got a man that's going to deal with this, a man that liaises with the fans and lets everyone know what's going on and how the club's being ran and things are going well. Bruv, at the end of the day, if they get 10 billion for it and they think, goodbye, take it, goodbye.
Yeah.
We've got new owners now. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, so supposing now, we've seen what Qatar are PSG. Qatar realistically haven't really improved PSG to an elite standard. So we could have got the Qataris in, and it could have went down south. It could have went south anyway. So it's what we're looking for is proper footballing structure and investment into things like the players and invest into like the structure and whatnot. Yeah, like this is what we want. So I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know what to say to anyone. But yeah, don't even listen to Big Steve here, because Big Steve tried to
this guy, man.
Don't listen to this guy. Yeah,
I know.
He tried to send me some player. Yeah, so I'm gonna send you the player afterwards. Say some random player I've never seen before in my life. Acting like City are cooking, bro. City are in the mud as well, bro. Yeah, you not just won your trophy, but realistically, you got a job to do as well. Don't worry about us.
You got a job to do, man. Win that Premier League trophy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let Arsenal win that. Don't let Arsenal win that. You know the ones there. Nah, listen, man. You know what? I'm happy for Steve, man. Steve is the only guy I'm happy for, man. I told people, innit? You get me? Like, I'm not even happy for even more for my family, man. Like Steve, this guy goes home and away. You get me? Like, he's the only guy I'm like, you know what? I respect him. You get me? Club champions and that and whatnot. But yeah, man, Everton away on Sunday. You know what I mean? Chats about the shake, bro, man. You should have bought a
What
shake
do you mean
over.
ask me? What do you mean ask me?
Yeah, yeah,
Nah,
man.
listen,
Crazy,
listen,
man.
hey,
Crazy.
listen. Congratulations, big
Oh,
C, but
you got
fuck
a bet
off,
with
man.
You got a bet with Hoyland and Haaland. Don't lie, you did a bet with Hoyland and Haaland.
No, I
What
didn't
bet?
do a bet with Hoyland. No, I did no, I did not do a bet. See, this is what I'm trying to say. He's trolling now. Didn't do a bet with Hoyland and Haaland, right? I did a bet with Steve, yeah, that Hoyland would get 20 goals in all competitions. Bearing in mind he's on 5. Bearing in mind he's on 5 already, right? He's on 5. Yeah, he's on 5. And he's not being passed to. I still keep the faith.
When did you make that bet? When did you make that bet? When did you make that bet?
Probably about a month ago.
Okay, okay. I'll let you off. I thought you made it like soon, but still, man. Flipping hell, man. I said maybe 10 to 15, maybe, but that's it. 10
Saeed,
goals this season.
Saeed, he's on 5 already, yeah.
And that's it. That's done. It's fine.
He's
It's
on
done now. Yeah.
he's on
You know
5
when
already.
you know when you get credit. You know when you get credit. You know when you get credit on your phone or your Nokia. You know your
Yeah.
credit's done. Your
Listen, I
credit's
hear what you're
done.
saying, but listen,
Your
he's on
credit's
5.
over.
Listen, he's on 5 already, yeah. He's on 5 already, and he's got Wigan to play. I'm banking on Wigan. Wigan is the
Bro,
one.
Wigan, man. He ain't playing.
Wigan is
Martial's
the
playing,
one.
man. I'm telling you. They're gonna play
He needs
Martial
a
that game.
hat trick at Wigan. That's what I need.
Man said hat trick at Wigan, you know. That's wild. That's what that's why.
Wigan is the game for me. I'm
Oh
banking
my
on Wigan.
days.
That's what I'm banking on.
Broski, man. Yo, that's funny. Well, are you funny, man? Saudi Arabia people are yeah, insane. Yeah, man. Listen, crazy, man. Crazy, man. I don't
He's
think
still
it
there.
was a good bet. Holiday scoring goals. Yeah, man. We're looking for a striker anyway. That's what they're saying. We're looking for a striker anyway. Yeah, you know that's crazy. You know, even these 5 goals even count. You know, like, I don't want to take it away from him. Yeah, but uh, can
No.
we really be shamelessly plug in that 5 goals when really and truly we're out of the Champions League, man? You get
Well,
me? Like, nah,
look
fair
at
play to him. He got the 5 goals in that, but
listen. It's a bet's a bet. I can't back out of it. I've got 5
hey,
goals. You know what I mean? I can't back out of it.
that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I can't lie to you, man.
So Hoyland, if
It's
you're
a
listening,
Mazzalili.
yeah, if you're listening, Hoyland, yeah, you need to have words with Anthony and have words with fucking Garnacho. Tell him to start passing the fucking ball to you, bro, because I'm gonna lose some money otherwise.
By the way, yeah, someone said, yeah, the first investment that Ratcliffe needs to make, yeah, is the cooking. It's a cooking department. You know what I'm saying? Getting that hygiene up, man. We need new chefs. Yo, we need new chefs.
No wonder these men are always sick,
Broski,
bro. These men are always
hey,
sick. The wonder these men are always sick.
bro, we need new chefs, man. We need a whole new catering department. We need a whole new the character as well. They need new gym equipment. Remember, Ronaldo said it, bro. Ronaldo said the levels in the training facilities are awful. Them man haven't got no gym equipment, no nothing. They've got nothing there.
Not saying it
Like,
can't.
it's
Listen, I
crazy,
hear
man.
all of this saying, but it can't be that bad, bro. It can't
I
be
real
that bad,
Zlatan.
man.
Hey,
It can't be that bad, man.
it's bad, man. I'm telling you.
Nah, it
I'm
can't be that
telling you,
bad,
man.
man.
Shall I see what let me just look at the Carrington facilities.
I want to see I need to see the inside. I can't believe they got like this. I've seen them on pedal bikes and all sorts in rooms in that site, Saeed, man.
What?
Like I've seen them train on them little pedal bikes in them rooms and that, man. They got the equipment there.
Yeah, that's
Listen,
what I'm
let's not do
saying.
this. Listen, let's not do this, yeah. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you got man that you got teams like Luton, yeah. The ball goes on the roof and it ends up it goes down a black hole and that. Like, so let's not go on like these facilities are dog shit, bro. They're not. I'm not saying we're nothing to
Bro,
compare to Luton, but yeah, man.
it might be though. It might be. It might be worse than the other
Listen,
one though. When you deep it, like
in
you get me.
comparison to all the new clubs like City and that built refurbing their shit and whatnot, yeah, it's probably not as good as that. But
Let's say inside multi-character, bro. Multi man. What do you mean multi man? You get me? Let's see that, yo. Yeah, man, bro. I don't see Wagwan with this, bro. I can't lie to you. I
do
don't
you know
see
what's mad
anything,
as
man.
well?
I just heard it's a shithole.
Do you know what's mad as well, though, Saeed? Yeah, say we go get the greatest, all the equipment, yeah. So it's looking like when we go in there, it's looking like Ballantines or what's the other one? David Lloyd. It's looking like David
Yeah.
Lloyd, yeah. What what
No,
do
they
these
ain't
man
looking at
really
David
think
Lloyd.
it's
Let me
gonna
change
do
my
for the?
battery.
What are they gonna do for this for the players on the pitch? What do you think that having equipment like David Lloyd is gonna do for man that can't finish their chances on the weekend? What does that mean? Like, yeah, man, you listen, stop watching everyone, man. Stop watching everybody. Yeah. It is what it is, man. Like the training facilities are not that bad. Yeah. Like there's men that go to gyms, yeah, that pay £30 a month for gyms that are in worse condition. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. The point is about work ethic. It's about work. Yeah, these players are not working hard enough, bro. Whether the gym equipment shit,
Yeah.
whether the
You're
food's
trying to
one
say,
star,
yo.
mate, these men are not working for man. They're not working for man, bro.
Broski, let me show you something. Let me show you something, man. Let me show you something. I told you, man. Like, you know what it is, yeah? Everybody's getting gassed here. But then when you're seeing Ten Hag, yeah, and what he's doing on the training ground, what do you do then? What do you do? Like, what do you do? What do you end up doing now? Do you get what I'm
Did
trying
you
to say?
not,
One
did you not
second
see
here.
that video? Did Man United not put up that video of them training the other day? I told you, it looked like Christmas. It looks like Christmas Eve in TK Maxx, bro. Everyone's running around trying to grab shit. Look
No,
at
no,
this.
no, no, no.
What is this?
Can't even keep the ball. Look, no, they can't even keep the ball, man.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Look at the
This is
Steve
what I'm trying to
McLaren.
tell
It's a
you.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yo, that's Dalot over there, you know. That's Dalot. They can't even do simple rondos, man. I was saying, yeah,
And
we're
they
saying we
posted that,
need, you
innit?
know what I mean? Like, it's mad, you know.
They posted
Hey,
that, innit, Saeed?
yeah.
So I'm
They
saying these
posted
men are
out.
deluded, fam. They're fucking deluded, bro. They think they're doing a good job. This is the worst part. I don't know whether the person who filmed that is trolling, thinking, look, these men are so shit. I'm gonna post this so everyone can see how shit they are. Because I don't know why you'd post that. I don't know why you have the audacity. You see, if I had done that, the first thing I'm doing is I'm turning around to the camera and say, I delete that. I make sure you delete that, bruv.
Big up to Killis, man. Sorry I missed it. Said money need to buy some more chicken in the kitchen.
These men need to go
Bro,
vegan, man.
I went Asda right now, you know. I went Asda right now. And bro, the chicken is crazy, man. What's this say? What's Steve said to me? Wow, man. Hoyland and Bruno after training. Oh my days. Hoyland and Bruno after training.
Can't even see it.
Oh, he's killing me, Steve, man. He's killing me, man.
I tell Steve, bro, to go enjoy and go enjoy like some of that Saudi like that.
You know what though? Have you been to the
Knockout,
training facilities though? Have you been other side of Manchester, man? Like East Manchester. You've been to the City Ground, innit? You've been to City Ground, innit? You've been?
No, not recent, not in recent times.
Nah, man, I can't lie, man. It's incredible. I can't lie. They've built everything like it's brand new, like brand new facilities. That's what they did. And you know, they got like a bridge, yeah. They got a bridge that separates the ground from the other side. So that's the other side of the training, the facilities and whatnot they've got over there. So all the under 21s, all the under 18s, they'll all train down
Oh yeah,
there.
no, I've seen
in
that.
Man
Yeah,
City.
I've seen that.
Yeah, it's quality, man. Even for me, I'm like, fucking hell, man. The facilities are just 10-10. And now they're building a whole mall. They're building a mall. They've got they've got to build, you know, a new arena for the UFC. They built that as well right next to it. If you look at Old Trafford, mate, it's an industrial site. If you haven't been Old Trafford, guys, it's a shithole, mate. It's an absolute shit. It's full of industrial things and whatnot. You got a hotel that's there. You got a massive car park. You got a massive area full of absolute dross, mate. You've got so many warehouses right in the corner. You got Trafford Park over there. It's awful, man. So, you know what I mean? The facilities need to change. Go look at the toilets that we got, man. I don't go into toilets. I hold my pee, you know. I swear down, I hold it in.
You know what
And then
I'm saying?
you know what I do?
Shall I be
I
honest
go
with you?
outside to the portable loos. I go outside to
Shall
the
I be honest
portable
with you?
loos.
I've never been to the toilet in there. Never once been to the toilet in Old Trafford. Not once.
Bro, guys, man, it's awful, man. I swear down. The stench, yeah. There's no soap as well to wash your hands with. Man, are just washing the hands with water. I'm like, bro, give me some soap, man. You know what I mean? There's no soap. You know, the dryer wasn't even working. I went to push the dryer, yeah. It didn't come on.
No, it's not even funny because the amount of
No,
money
it's
that
not
does not
funny,
make.
man. It's not funny.
The amount of money
Yeah,
does
it's
not
not
make.
funny, man.
These are the basics, man. But I've never been to the toilet at Old Trafford. I'll be honest. I've never been to the toilet there. But I'm not
Bro,
gonna lie.
listen, you don't want to go there, man.
It's
You don't
not.
want to go there.
Look. whatever's going on, like man's going there. I get it. Certain man get rained on when it rains and whatnot. I've never had that experience. I've seen it.
Yo,
But I've
listen,
never had that experience.
I'm glad I'm on East Stand level 2. I've got the roof there, but I'm not under the roof. I'm behind the roof. So at least, yeah, if there's a little bit of leaking going down the roof, it's gonna hit on your head. I'm behind it, so I'm glad I'm just away from it. I'm on row 7.
Listen,
So-
I've never experienced that yet. So, but when I'm saying, when I look at Old Trafford on a match day, and I look at it, and I think it's not as bad as people make it out. It does need refurbishing. Don't get me wrong. It needs. I wouldn't say.
You know what though? But the painting, the rustiness,
Yeah,
it's got loads of like
refurbishing.
mold
It needs a
and decay.
refurb.
Yeah, proper.
It needs a refurb.
proper
It's not. It's not
Yeah.
Dire Straits saying where is that? You know what I'm saying? Like we're fucking. Where you know what I mean? You sit on your seat and your seat's all coming out of place because it's broken and that. It's not like that, bro. Like it's not like some derelict building, but it needs a refurb. It does. So
Yeah.
like, but yeah, man. I just think everything's exaggerated. And obviously, when you've got Manchester City so close to you, building stuff, it's all new. Everything's going on over there. You do start to look and think we're meant to be the biggest club in the world, and this is how things are going. But boy, like I said, bro, if you start seeing these changes happen, listen, they want to get 90,000 in there, so they got to fix the roof at least.
No, but they can't though, because of the rail system. There's a track around there. There's a track, so it's not even safe. I don't know if they'll even have you know what I mean? Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, I'm holding it in, man. I go outside and then I go to the portable loos because at least then I'm out there. Then it's a little bit better. It's a little bit more cleaner. You know what I mean? But these ones here, man.
Hey, listen, trust me, they'll find a way, man. They'll find a way to get 90,000 in there. I'm telling you.
Bro, 90,000, man. Bro, bro, I just want to know we got some structure, man. This manager gone, then bring 90,000, then do whatever you need.
Have you been to Tottenham's stadium?
No, I haven't been yet, you know. I've still
Like,
not
see,
been
when you go to Tottenham Stadium, yeah, at the front, it's right on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? It's on the side of the high street. So you see all that car park, all that space. They can bring it out. They can bring it out and move the pitch into the middle and start doing the madness. But they just trust me. If they would upgrade that to 90,000, they can, man.
Steve wants the link, man. I've just sent Steve the link. This guy's gonna kill us, man. Big up Big Steve. Big Steve's coming. Yo, you best cooking me, though, because I'm tired of cooking this guy, man. You best be here, yeah.
This is what I'm trying to say. Look, Big Steve, they've just won the Club World Cup. By the way, yeah, he told me on the phone, I don't give a shit about them trophies when they couldn't get in the door. Yeah, when they was knocking on the door but couldn't get in.
Down.
Now he's here celebrating. He's still here. Yeah, he still finds time to come here right now. Yeah, to talk about Man United, who he's not bothered about. Just remember this.
No Soap FC. Aye, this crazy, man. No Soap FC, man. Nah, that's mad. That's actually, you know what as well? You don't want to be getting any soap anyway, because you know what I mean? You don't want to drop that. Oh my days, man. Now, you know what's mad, yeah? Now the Tottenham Stadium, I need to go to my friend who travels from Manchester to go to the games, you know, he's a Tottenham fan. And he said it's one of the best stadiums in the world. Like, it's just unbelievable. Wi-Fi, they got their own bar, they got everything that's there. You know what I mean? Everything's secured, everything's calm. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we can't even get good food, man. I don't even eat the food there. By the way, I don't buy anything from the Glazers here. But I see them eating them little pies and the pies look a bit raw. They look off, man. You know what I mean? The hot dogs and that, bro. I'm like, yo, what's going on with these guys, man? You get me?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I've never had a meal. I've never had a meal I've never had a meal in there. I mean, I've had a beer in there. I mean, I've had a beer.
You know, I've been to Bayern. Have you been to Bayern Stadium? Bayern Stadium's absolutely out of this world. Bayern.
No,
You've been Bayern.
I've been to Leipzig Stadium. Leipzig Stadium's wicked. Yeah, obviously
Leipzig,
it's brand new. Like it's brand new. Like it looks when you go outside, it looks like the old stadium. But when you go through the thingies and you go up the stairs and that, when you go up the stairs, it's like it's mental in there. It's proper sick, man.
How are you doing? I'm good, man. I'm good.
Look at him. He's brown. He's roasted, isn't he?
Mate, at the time of my life, man. You know what? Yeah. People were saying about Saudi Arabia, you know, you heard the stories and that, and you're thinking, okay, going to go out there, it's going to be crazy. We had a lot of lads with us and that drink beer and that. Obviously, I don't drink alcohol and that, so it didn't bother me.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, it was unbelievable, mate. I can't describe how good it was. Like, these Middle Eastern countries, they're going to take every sporting event off everybody because without alcohol, football is a different experience, man. And I'm telling you that now. And I've said it for years. And people look at my stories and they always say, "Oh, Big Steve's drunk and all that." I don't drink beer. I'm just high
And
on
I don't drink,
football.
people. I don't drink.
I'm high
Pepsi
on
Max.
football. And
Pepsi Max.
people was all over us, mate. And they just wanted to, because you was a British football fan, they just want to, and a lot of them were saying, please tell people about Saudi Arabia, the malls, the restaurants, the people.
Yeah.
I got greeted at the airport with flowers, mate. They were giving me flowers. They took me in the car. They took me to the restaurants. I was eating. My hotel got cancelled. No problem. Then some sheikh guy messaged me on and said, you want to come to this hotel? I'll sort you out. Don't have to pay for nothing. I'll get a car, pick you up now at the airport. It was like unbelievable. It was unbelievable. And they you can get to the arena early, and they had a fan zones, and they had like loads of football stuff going on and stuff like that. And I just think it's the future of football, mate. I just think it's crazy. But
You see the boxing though. You see it with the boxing, man. Apart from Conor McGregor thinking he was dog's bollocks and that, with Ronaldo. But apart from that, you see it. You know what I mean? Like, it was a good event. You know what I'm trying to say to you? And they're building everything, man. They're doing it proper.
The infrastructure and what they're building is insane. And like you say, you go to the shopping malls, the beach, you go to the spas and all that. And it's just a nice way of living. The country was so hot, but it just lived for football. Everyone wants to talk about football. The man in the street, the guy sweeping up, the guy in the hotel.
Yeah.
Mate, I left the hotel, and the guy that owned the hotel, I gave him an Edison shirt and a Manchester City bucket hat. Now, this sheik had a sheik robes on, Edison shirt and a bucket hat. A proper Mancunian sheik, mate, when I left.
Half Mancunian, half Arab, you know.
mate, but they knew you. They knew you. They knew Saeed.
Swear
They
down.
were coming up to me. Yeah, the
man.
United fans was coming up to me going, big up Saeed, and we love Saeed over here and all that. Mate, I got 6,000 TikTok followers in 2 days.
What? Nah,
mate,
you need to live over there, man. You need to get an apartment over there. Get a villa over there, man.
You ask Imran the amount what they were trying to give me everything. A guy turned up on my hotel. He bought me a pair of Puma trainers, brand new in a box.
What?
Came to me. I just bought you this as a gift from me.
Nah, I need to go there
ASAP, man. They were making me food and taking it to the hotel because I had them all around me. I told them all to come and sit with me. I said, "Come sit with me. Don't worry about it." Security was going, "You can't do that." I said, "Let them sit with me. They want to sit with me. Sit with me." Anyway, they all came round us and that, and we had the time of our lives, man. It was crazy. It was just a crazy thing, but definitely need to go. We need to go out there and watch a game, man.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking, the thing is, I was going to go for that Inter Miami game, but United are playing. But I think that definitely, I need to go see a game over there, man, and just experience it, man. Because I've never been to Saudi Arabia anyway. So I need to go there regardless anyway, man. But like I said, a lot of people have perceptions of certain things and whatnot. And they always think,
I felt embarrassed, mate. I felt embarrassed that the way the people in the West have portrayed Saudi Arabia to me, and when I went there, with my own eyes, I was embarrassed, mate. And I've had comments today of people going, "Oh yeah, this and oh yeah that," and I'm like, "Go there." And I tell you what, the amount of Newcastle shirts, and I said to the guys, "Newcastle," I said Newcastle, and they're like, "Yeah," and because they own Newcastle, mate, they're gonna get a massive following over there, massive.
Bro, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But that shows you.
The comments are saying that you've been cooked more than the chicken at Man United.
Yeah, man. Now I've been cooked more than Al Bake. Have you heard of Al Bake? The chicken place in Saudi Arabia.
I see you put up on the story.
I fell in love with Al Bake.
You've been to Nusrat? Did you not go to the Nusrat place?
Mate, nah, I fell in love with Al Bake chicken, man. When I landed, everyone's saying, "You need to go Al Bake, Steve." I come out Did you see the rain the other night in the stadium when Kyle Walker?
Yeah, that rain. Manchester rain, man.
We came out of the stadium and it flooded, right? And they took me to the airport. I had a flight at 5 a.m. I'm in the airport at 4 a.m. eating Al Bake with everybody. They paid for it, not me. And then I had to go back, get my suitcase and go back to the airport. But no, it was a mad tournament, mate. I've done it. I've seen it. I've done it. I'm glad, but it opened my eyes to mate. I'm falling in love with it. I've just come back today. I've just booked Dubai. I'm going to Dubai January the 8th. I'm going to Atlantis, the Palm, man.
Man. Relax,
mate, I'm having it, mate. I'm having it now. I might even convert to Muslim. I don't drink. They treat me better than my own people, mate. I might be converted.
Listen, we're ready. Listen,
I'm ready, mate. I was going to go to Mecca. They were trying to take me to Mecca, mate. But because I'm not converted, I couldn't go. They wanted to take me there. They was on me. Come to Mecca. Do you know we met people, Man United fans. We met in Al Bake Chicken, And they came to our hotel the next morning. They took Imran to Mecca.
Yeah,
They took him to Mecca,
You
mate.
can get a train. You get a
They took
train.
him. They said, "No,
and you
you're
go
not
straight
driving.
there.
We're going to take you to Mecca." They took him, and they looked after him. I
Wow.
can't believe the hospitality, mate. People in the street who have
Shake
nothing.
Steve and that, yeah. Shake
Mate, I'm
Big
ready for
Steve.
it.
Yo, I'm
I'm
telling
ready
you.
for it. I'm ready for it.
Nah, man, big up,
I've
man.
never
Nah,
been
that's
treated as
good.
good in my life.
Hey, Steve, you
Yeah, no,
can't be
that's what.
Steve, you can't be jet setting all over the thing. We got work to do, man.
I know we have, but I'm making the contacts in Dubai. I'm going to make contacts
Yeah,
out there.
yeah. He's gonna try and get the contacts out there. You know, build his own revolution, man. You might be able to make a football team, get Dubai ownerships. You know what I mean, and then come back here with the new team. And you know
But
what I mean?
what's happening with Jim and that? Is Jim going to fix it, or is this another chapter of the shit show?
Oh man,
Who knows?
you know what it is?
Who knows?
Yeah, go on, Trots. Go on, Trots.
Who knows? At the end of the day, look, like everyone's moaning about structure. When we lose games, it's always about structure. It's all about this, that, and the third. So cool. Like they've announced Jean-Claude Blanc. He's got experience. So there's nothing you can do apart from time will tell. That's what I'm saying. Time will tell right now.
Yeah.
Like things have changed.
Yeah.
Things have changed because there's new guys coming in. But you have to see it unfold. There's nothing you can do. It's not what we wanted. We wanted the ownership, wanted the full ownership, but we ain't getting that. So at the end of the day, all you have to do is watch what happens, because people are moaning about the timing of it, but this is no better timing in my opinion, because you've got a January transfer window next week, so there's stuff that you can do right now to show your intentions. You can put a statement of intent out there within the next week. Do you know what I mean?
It can't get any worse. Listen, it can't get any worse, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Like, I'm talking to a lot of guys out there, and some were saying they wanted the manager out, but then, like, who do you get in? Do you have to start again? But it's gonna, I don't know. I just don't know where it ends.
This one has to go, man. He has to go, bro. He has to go. It's not even about.
Who do you get though?
It's not even about who do you get in. It's at the end of the day, if someone's doing a bad job, Steve, they're doing a bad job. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You know what they're gonna do, Steve? I think what they're gonna get is they're gonna go get Graham Potter. They're gonna go get Graham Potter as manager. He's the one that's gonna come in, and I think he's gonna steady the ship. And I feel like they're gonna come with a British core, British structure. You've got Paul Mitchell in there. I think they're gonna go with Graham Potter. That's what I think. What I want is probably a different one. You know what I mean? A bit more experience, because I've seen him crumble at Chelsea, but maybe that's Chelsea and that's just a mad guy owning the football club. Not to say we're mad, but I feel like Graham Potter maybe might feel a bit more better coming into United. I don't know, man. But ultimately, this guy needs to go. Ten Hag needs to go, ultimately. That's the main thing.
You see, with the Chelsea situation, yeah, what you have to look at is that since Graham Potter has gone, they have got worse. They have had more players, more investment, and they've got worse. So it's not him.
Yeah.
It's not him.
It's a guy above.
It's not him.
The guy above.
And when he first came in there, you remember when he first came in there, trimmed up his beard and whatnot. They was cooking a little bit, and then obviously more transfers coming in, more and more investment, more of what the owner wanted to do, and it just gone downhill. Poch is there right now. They've gone away to Wolves, squandering chances and whatnot, and it just ain't working out for them. It's a disaster of a project. So you can't really judge him on that. Can he coach? Of course he can coach. Potter can coach. He can coach. These players don't get coached. These players get managed. They don't get coached. So at the end of the day, he might be. I'm not saying he's the guy that's going to be challenging for titles or whatnot, but he will definitely build a better platform for someone who can do that to go on to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really. I mean, if he's an interim manager or whatever, like, I'm knowing these lot, they're probably just going to get Van Nistelrooy as an interim manager just to get everyone on. Hey, you know what I mean? But you never know that. I mean, the more I think about it, Pot isn't a bad chance, but me personally, like I said, I had this conversation with Steve as well, and I said, and he agreed. I said, if these lot had anything about them, they would just go and rip Emery out of Aston Villa and put him in there and just say, look, do whatever you've done there. What do you need to emulate it here? Simple as that. Because even if he gets it to a certain level, like i.e. winning the Europa League and finishing fourth or whatever, then you can move on from him and get someone in there who
do you know what though? Yeah. Do you know what? Football management is the worst job in the world, because you think about it. At the last season, De Zerbi, everyone's raving about him. He's having a bit of a mad one with Brighton now. No one's talking about him. Emery last season, no one's asked. Emery this season, they love him. Eddie Howe last season, Eddie this, Eddie that. Newcastle getting their arse handed to him now. He's not the man now. So I think you've got to identify a manager, and you've got to really believe in that manager, and you've got to you know, if they believe in Ten Hag, they've got to come out and say, look, no matter what you say, we ain't getting man of the manager. The manager's staying here. We're giving him a plan, and this is the plan. Arsenal could have dropped Arteta a few times. If Arteta was at United, he was dead. He was gone. But they kept with him, and in the end, listen, United's greatest ever manager should have gone. Ferguson should have been sacked years ago. But they kept with him, and then that's just a look at the draw. You just never know. You look at Man United's history.
When you look at Ten Hag, though, but is he any different to any of the managers we've got in the past? Like when you look at what he's doing right now, he's breaking records, Steve. He's breaking every single record.
Do you know what worries me with
him?
Yeah. He got the job on the back of the Ajax way. We looked how Ajax were playing, and we thought, you know what? If he brings that to the Premier League, he's going to cook a bit. He's come in and said he can't do the Ajax way, and I'm like, hold on, you're at a bigger club than Ajax. You've got a bigger budget than Ajax. If you want a certain player, go out and get that player. But I think he's tried to go out and get certain players, and they don't want to come because of the whole stinky way of the club. Not because it is football. I think people would play for him because I think as a manager he can get players playing. But I think people look at United and think there's a lot of pressure there, but we haven't got the players to get us out the pressure. You can't have Rafael Varane playing centre back with Johnny Evans. You can't have Bruno Fernandes in midfield with some other fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
You can't have Martial. He signed 2 strikers, Højlund and Weghorst. They've not scored a fucking goal between them in about 40 games.
Like,
right?
Listen, you see that fucking Weghorst, yeah? I see what he done yesterday, yeah, with that whole trying to blame Ten Hag thing, yeah? Bruv, he's a fucking idiot, you know, because everyone forgets, he's going to like, oh, because of Ten Hag's tactics, yeah, he wouldn't have scored. No, listen, he wasn't a great striker, bruv. Like, in 65 appearances, 4 teams, 16 goals.
But it's true in the sense of it's a graveyard shift for a striker. Ronaldo was the last striker to score a goal here, and he was under Ten Hag. And under Ten Hag, he suffered as a result. So it is a graveyard shift for strikers.
The Jadon Sancho thing, they're talking about cancelling contracts and that. Jadon Sancho is a big bargaining chip. There's got to be a youngster out there at a club upcoming where you can offload Jadon Sancho and get somebody in. You got
something for Elise, man. You got something for Elise straight away.
Elise, yeah. If you're going to sell him, get Elise. But he might stay because the new manager might come in and like him. Graham Potter might come in and like him.
I don't think Elise is the answer. People are telling me about City. I've watched him. I watched him for Palace against us. He did nothing for long periods of the game. Nothing. He scored a penalty. He did nothing. You need more elite players. There's a mentality issue creeping into United where the fans and the players are all together, and the fans are accepting mediocre players. You can't accept mediocre players at Man United. You cannot accept them. It's like us downgrading now from we've been on a journey now, and we've seen Yaya Toure, Bernardo Silva, David Silva. We've seen fucking Kevin De Bruyne. We're signing the Argentinian under-17 captain El Chavera. That's
who's that by the way? Who the hell is that?
He scored a hat-trick against Brazil in that under-17 World Cup.
Yeah, this is who Steve was trying to palm me off with earlier. I've not seen or heard nothing about this man. At least
we're making moves, man. We're signing young prospects. You'll probably go out there now and sign fucking Marcello from Fluminense because he's cheap.
By the way, they play some good football, you know, by the way. They play some good football. I see them playing out for the back and that, like, proper.
What Fluminense tries to do, when I tell you about the Heat, the Heat was so hot. It was so hot. Like, everyone was sweating like fuck. And I thought, they're going to try and kill us here. They're going to pass it about, drag us to the death. But City just had too much quality from him. The Brazilians are a good side. They got some young, good kids. But
what about that Andre guy?
Yeah, well, City's supposed to be after him, but he was okay. But I don't know. City go down the Argentinian route. They've had a few Argentinians at City, and I think when you're from Argentina, you're built a little bit different, aren't you? You know, a bit angry, aggressive. Yeah. You can suit the Premier League and that. Some Brazilians are hit and miss. 1 out of every 3 is decent. Some of them are.
They're not Brazilians, Steve. They're from Paraguay and Peru. They're not Brazilians. Honestly, these new group of Brazilians, they're not Brazilians, mate. They're from Peru.
there needs to be a block on Brazilians to Man United because we've had Kliberson, he was shit. We've had Anthony, he was shit. We've had Fred. Fred is decent, yeah, but it was exceptional. Bebe was from Cape Verde though, wasn't he? But listen, like I said yesterday, yeah, Anthony should be in Westfield, yeah, trying to nutmeg people for TikTok, bro. That's what he should be doing. What he should be doing.
But
That's
people
what
gas,
you do.
the Man United fan base gas it up though, like, oh, we've signed him and we've signed him and he's going to be this and he's going to be that, and it's like, and we just sit back. I
That's
just
the
sit
question,
back,
Steve.
me, and
Yeah.
let it roll, man.
Honest opinion
Yeah.
about Garnacho. Honest opinion about Garnacho.
Do you know what? I think there is a player in there, but I think if he was at City, he wouldn't be in the first team just yet. He'd be in and around it, right? I think at United, because they're that bad, they need something, and I think a lot of pressure. Listen, the pressure at Manchester United Football Club is far bigger than pressure anywhere else, right?
Yeah,
The amount of
anywhere.
players I've seen go there and fall on their ass because they don't understand. And I say that to them, and they go, no, but the United are shit. They might be shit, but the pressure will never go. The club is that big. You see players go there and with a big reputation, they can't handle it, man. Jadon Sancho can't handle the pressure at Man United. Garnacho's got a lot of weight on his shoulders. The fans expect him to deliver. He pulled a scissor kick out of there, one of the best goals you ever see in your life. They're going to expect that every week now. It's not realistic.
The thing is with Garnacho, what only thing he's shown is that he can handle the pressure. That's what he's shown. He can handle
And the
the pressure.
the other guy, Palestra, he's shit, by the way. He's
I
shit.
know, man. He's man. It's
He
not
needs to
great.
stop
Not
walking
great.
around Manchester trying to be relevant, counting City shirts, and go and
Oh,
fucking
that's
play
where
football.
it is. I had a feeling it was coming from
Nah, you
someone.
know, that what brought me my attention to him. So I thought, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm going to watch this guy. I'm going to watch this guy. He must be some baller, him, if he's criticising Man City who are winning everything. And every time I've seen him, he's stunk the gaff out.
I mean, people are waiting for people. Listen, the hope right now is Martinez coming back and Ahmad. Whether Ahmad gets game time is another thing. But look, at the end of the day, like I said, the manager is not making decisions that are good for the club himself or the team. Like for instance, like I said, I had this conversation with Daps last night on his stream, and the thing, like we've seen evidence that Jadon Sancho can supply a number 9 to score goals. We've seen that in Holland. We know Holland's generational talent. However, him and Sancho, they had something together. So it would be logical for the manager to try and recreate that with Højlund. You might not get as many goals, but you're going to get some goals out of it because we're not. We've gone. This is the longest we've gone without a goal since when 2007 or something.
You've got. He's trying to play. I don't know if he's trying to do what Pep does with wingers that don't fucking cross. But Erling's a different animal than Højlund, right? Højlund needs service. He needs service. He needs Jadon Sancho on one side and fucking Garnacho on the other side. He needs Casemiro back in the midfield with Bruno and somebody else. He needs Varane and Martinez at the back. Wan-Bissaka on the right for me. Whoever you want to play at left back. And that is a solid team, right? No matter what you get, that is a solid team. And you've got to change the style of play. You've got to get the ball to the wingers. And listen, I'd be saying get it to the wing and first opportunity, get it in the box. Because that Højlund doesn't know what anyone's doing. Haaland at first, he didn't know whether they were going near post, back post, centre post. Now he knows, right? Last season, Riyad Mahrez is going to get the ball. He's going to cut in on his left. So I'm better off floating about round here. I'm going to get a chance. Grealish is going to go in on his right and try and go here. Bernardo Silva's going to look up and find me. Foden's going to find me. Haaland had to identify certain players. Thierry Henry edited it, nail on the head. He said, when we played for Arsenal, I'd make a run and they wouldn't find me. And the fans had moaned. And Arsene Wenger pulled him to one side and said, listen, if you make a run and Dennis Bergkamp's got the ball, no matter where you run, he'll find you. If Freddie Ljungberg's got the ball, he ain't got that in him. So you ain't getting McTominay outside of the boot, chopping a defence up and putting it through to Højlund. No disrespect. You ain't getting Casemiro doing that. That's not his game. So they need to identify. Bruno can do that, but he can't do that when he's out wide. I just think it's on the manager to develop the play. You've signed a striker thinking, oh, he's going to come in and get goals, but they're not playing to his strengths. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They're not playing to his strengths.
He's not playing to anyone's strengths, though. He's not playing to Bruno's strength because he's putting him out on the right, putting him as an 8. He's putting him like that Bruno is. He's not. When I say he's erratic, he's not erratic, but he's a risk taker. So you need two. You need a double pivot of 2 solid players that are going to win the ball back and keep recycling the ball for him. So at the end of the day, that's his strength. Yeah, you know that if you get him in that position as a 10, he's going to create chances for the front three. Yeah. Garnacho on the wing. Yeah, he's going to be on the wing. You can't make subs. You can't do things like Highland's been passed to one time in a game between two wingers, and then take him off like he's done something wrong. Your two wingers are failing him. You understand? Unless you and they're playing to how, and by you keeping them on, you are basically telling the world that you agree with what they're doing, and that means you don't know what you're doing, bruv. So at the end of the look, I just think right with the situation with Hoyland, he's young, and yeah, he still has a lot to do developing his game, and he has to do better. But even when Ferguson, remember when Van Persie came, he told Rooney, Scholes, all these men, if you can't find him, you're not playing. It's as simple as that. So it's basic. If you've got a focal point, a number 9, you need to find him. If you can't find him, you can't play, bruv. You can't. Look
at the pressure on him. Look at the pressure on him. A kid, he's come there, and look at the pressure on him now. It's 16 games, no fucking goals.
You got that guy singing, man. Sean Mills. You see that guy singing about him? You see that guy singing about him about? Oh, you not seen him, man? Oh my days, man! I'm sure you've seen that guy on TikTok.
I've seen some midget in a United kit pretending to be Hoyland. I sent it traps on TikTok.
That's the one. That's the one, man. He is singing songs and doing watch-alongs and telling him you can do this. Miracle. The song's called Miracle. It's actually quite a good song, to be fair. But like you said, this is what's happened. You know, fans are making songs. Random guys are making songs about players, and it's like the whole club's a mess, man. You got Rashford, who now I don't know what he's on now. By the way, he's absolutely got to fall off a cliff. He's absolutely finished now.
I don't think he wants to play for the manager. I don't think he wants to play for him. I don't think that Rashford wants to play for this manager. I feel that this fallout with Sancho and whoever else has gone a lot further than we think it has. And if you look at the lineup yesterday, look at the lineup yesterday. Who's really in that lineup?
Are you new team now? Al Hilal.
Yeah, Neymar, man. Neymar.
Why are you going to the glory?
I only went for the blue, mate. I only went for the blue. They only went for the blue. One team plays in red. Al Hali, no chance. One plays in green. That reminded me of Plymouth Argyle. So I thought, fuck that. And then I said, I'll go with the Blues, man. And then, Al Hilal. And then half of TikTok unfollowed me because I went for this team. But, man. Neymar's team, innit, man?
That's crazy. Yeah.
But listen, honestly, I swear to God, let's go to fucking Saudi Arabia and watch a game just for the crack, man.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. I'm on it, man. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm on it. We'll do it. We'll watch a game. What about Al Hilal game? Maybe go to Al Hilal game and we'll watch it. Watch one game.
Hey, I've got guys there. Take us anywhere.
We've got to go Al Hilal versus Al Nassr. That's got to be the one.
That's this weekend.
Yeah, when is that?
This weekend, I think. I've seen the posters, mate. Google it. I've seen the posters, yeah. Ronaldo versus Benzema.
That's got to be the one, man.
No, it's not. No. They're not playing them. They're not playing them. They're playing Al Ittihad. I'll play Al Ittihad.
I sat in my hotel room with Imran, yeah, and we were watching Steven Gerrard get slapped. They were getting slapped. Jordan Henderson, yeah, he was run up to the referee, and I lip read him, and he said, "He's bollocks, ref. You're doing that because he's Saudi Arabian." That's what he was saying, Henderson. So he's even giving the ref shit over there. Yeah, he was. Yeah, there was about 4 people there, a couple of farmers, a dog. And that was it. And then I give that guy, Sovical guy, some shit in the airport as well. The Sky guy, he got some shit.
Did you not do an interview with him, though? You did an interview with him, didn't you?
Yeah. Who, Carvey?
Yeah, it was a good... Carvey, yeah. He was on my flight coming home. And I give him a bit of grief, to be fair. But he was all right. But no, it was really good out there. There was a lot of United fans there. Do you see the United fan in our end with us with a City scarf on?
Yeah, man. What is he doing, man? You should have grabbed him and said, "Yo, you get the heck out of here." Wearing a flipping half an hour.
The guy I met in the guy who took Imran to Mecca was a Man United supporter. He knew everything about you, Saeed. He was on me all the time. And then I had loads come up to me and go, "Steve, you and Saeed, the Mank talk. We watched the Mank talk." And a lot were telling me, mate, it was crazy. And a lot were saying like they watched me on the AFTV with Robbie and that. They're just football crazy. They couldn't believe that I was in Saudi Arabia, like, you know what I mean? And it was just, I can't believe it.
You follow your club, innit? You follow your club everywhere. You know, quick one here before we wrap up, yeah. Are you worried about? Obviously, you didn't play this weekend. You've seen Arsenal, and Liverpool, and that. You didn't really lose ground, when you deep it, because Liverpool
No,
drawn 2
no.
games. You didn't
Listen,
lose ground.
we're I think the Premier League's wide open this year. I think we've done a lot last few years, and I think we're not quite there where we need to be. But the only good thing is we've got Doku, De Bruyne, and Haaland to come back. If we can get De Bruyne fit and we can get Doku back and
Yeah.
Haaland back, that's 3 major players. If we can dip our toe in January and bring someone in, Calvin Phillips apparently is going out on loan. He'll either be Juventus or Newcastle, I'm told. And then if we can do that, I think we've got a good chance. But I think it's there for the taking this year. I think, no banter aside, I think what Man City's done the last 6 seasons, if we have a slip this year, we don't win the league, so be it. If we have to regroup, so be it. But this is for the other teams now to take their chance. I watched Arsenal yesterday. They looked okay. I watched Liverpool. They looked okay. But it looks like nobody's running away with it. I think everyone's in and around there.
No.
I think.
Well, yeah, in around there. Not us. We're far away.
So you see, obviously Pep said, basically it's done. We've done everything we need to do. What do you think he meant by that?
I don't know. I said to you, you texted me the thing. I was in Saudi and I said, look, listen, Pep Guardiola said tomorrow, I'm finished at the end of the season. What could we say? He has done everything that he promised to do in 7 years. He's broke record after record. I've watched the best football I've ever seen in my life. I've been all over the world. Won the Super Cup in Greece, the Club Cup in Saudi Arabia, won the Champions League in Istanbul. We've done Centurion season. We've done everything we can possibly see. Let him leave if he wants to leave. The man owes us nothing. Nothing. And at the end of the day, he'll go down as the greatest for us. So there's going to come one day when it's going to happen. There's going to be a change. Every manager we get in afterwards is going to be compared to Pep. Every signing he gets in afterwards is not going to be good enough. We're going to go through that as City fans. We know that. But that's just part of what our process is. There'll be a few years where we're probably in the wilderness and people take the piss.
And I will be there. I will be there.
I know that. That's why I say to City fans now, don't let these Reds off the hook now. Because they're going to come back at one point. So you got to give them. Kick them while they're down, man.
Listen, let me tell you something. My first protocol, see the day you lot end up in the wilderness, my first protocol is MCFC lads, mate. MCFC lads, mate.
He's one. Yo, listen.
Throw the shit out of Instagram for years. And that is the first protocol, mate.
He's the younger generation, man. He's never seen really the tough times. So
that's what I mean.
It might get to him a bit, man.
I'm saying,
I'm a hard and seasoned professional, me. People can say what they want to me. I don't give a shit. I've been there and seen it. And I'll go back to it, mate. And then, you know what I mean? People say, you might get relegated to League One. Bring it on, man. Bring it on. I'll go to a League One match at Grimsby with my World Club Championship badge on the front of my shirt. That's how shameless I am. I don't give a shit.
Getting whooped 4-0 by Lincoln and that.
Yeah. Get your Burt box.
It's mad.
Told you.
Yeah.
Nah, man. But listen, it's not all doom and gloom. Banter aside, I don't know which direction United go in. There's going to be some uncomfortable conversations soon. The results don't seem to be picking up too, which doesn't make good reading. And I always say, if you can see little improvements in your team, even if you're not winning, if you can see a little improvement,
that's what I'm saying.
It's worth keeping. If you can't see any improvements and you're just droning along, you might as well get rid.
Yeah, you might as well get rid. Exactly.
Listen, like I said, there's kids crying, the chicken's not being cooked. Yeah, it's crazy right now. It is crazy to think that Manchester United as a football club have got to this point. So I mean, you can't get any lower than this. It's like, that saying, how can I care when I came here with nothing? That's what we are right now. That's the stage we are right now.
Listen, you lot wouldn't know a fucking crisis if it hit you in the face. You can get a lot lower than this, mate, let me tell you. When you're sat outside York City trying to get a pie when you've just been beat 2-1, 25 years to the day we won the cup this week, we was at York City, we got beat 2-1. And that was an embarrassing day. I fucking remember I split up with my bird the night before because I was going to York. She's seen her ass. And so I came out the next day, I had no bird, and we got beat off York 2-1. Imagine how low I felt then. This is use a Rosie. He's got a Christmas hat on. He's talking about going Saudi. I was in York City, mate. Got beat 2-1. I had no
but the
bird.
thing is, though, you knew what you were. imagine going from the best to then absolute nothing. You've been from nothing to the best. Do you get it? So your journey's different. You know what I mean? So,
and they all taking the piss out of my journey, saying like, "Well, what journey, mate?" This is what I'm saying. 1 minute you sat at York City trying to get a meat and potato pie with no bird. Next minute you're on top of the world in Saudi Arabia, mate, living the dream. That's how fast it can change in football, man.
oh,
Brilliant,
man.
mate.
That's the dream,
Listen,
man. That's the dream.
Lads, I'm off to watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and get in the Christmas spirit. I'll let you two carry on with this depressive therapy session because you're even making me depressed now, and it's Christmas. I don't want to be depressed.
Nah, enjoy your Christmas, man.
Have a good
Steve,
Christmas.
enjoy your Christmas, bro.
I'll speak
See you
to you anyway.
soon, yeah? Merry Christmas.
Come
See you
on.
soon.
Big up, bro. Love, man. Big up to Steve, man. Listen, last super chat before we wrap up, man. Will you allow your child to disrespect you in your own home? Any of your dads will accept you in the house if you disrespected them. Same. Sancho, man up or shit or ship out. That's from 333. Listen, man. We're gonna have to wrap it up here, man. I didn't even intended this to be to nearly 2 hours. I intended this to be 45 minutes max, man. But yo, man, listen, this is good therapy, man. Shout out to everybody here. Like I said, we reached 80K. You get me? And yeah, man, salute to everybody who's got me on the journey, man. You know what I'm trying to say to you, but we need to get this guy out, man. This manager needs to go, man. Someone let me know when this manager goes, because like I said, I can't deal with this anymore, man. I can't, man.
Listen,
I can't trap, sorry.
As well, yeah. Listen, shout out to Musa. Musa, you gave me reassurances that this would have been over by now. However, it's not. But never mind. Listen, yeah. Just listen, keep your eyes peeled, your ears open, Eric Ten Hag out, and have a good Christmas, everyone. Be safe.
Yeah.
Be safe out there.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Big up to everyone, man. Like I said, for those celebrating Christmas, man, make sure you do that well. And yeah, I got a big 6 in a bit now. So yeah, I'll see you there, guys. Traps, enjoy your Christmas, bro. And
Big
get
up,
me. I
bro.
will see you Wednesday.
Yeah.
Big up, bro. Big up to everybody here. Smash the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And where